What's up, gangsters, and welcome to episode 19 of the Let's Play series. I am very excited to get... There's a goat there. How many seconds was that for me to get distracted instantly? I was just about to tell you about my goats, but I didn't realise one had gotten down there. I had to remove the pen because it was essentially useless, because these guys just jumped up and away and out of it almost instantly. So I've just got them free roaming the mountains, and I occasionally breed them, and it's a good time. I've also added a wee spot of cauldrons up here to collect snow if it ever rains. Maybe a little far away, so maybe I might move it closer. But for the meantime, we've got goats, we've got cauldrons, and things are going well. But in today's episode, my plans are to do a lot of terraforming. So I want to terraform this cove. I want to terraform this area. I want to extend the landmass to follow this river, so it's all kind of at the same level. And I just want to do a few fun things up here. Just to get it going and get it ready to build the mansion I want to build up here. And the other thing I want to do is, nailed it, is dig out the rest of this hole. So I have done a little bit of cleaning up and a little bit of tidying, and I have dug a 3-block wide perimeter around this gigantic landmass that I want to clear out. And at a rough estimate, I did the math, and it's about 300,000 blocks. And I'm quite scared. That's going to take a long time. And so I've got this too high area at the top here, and what I plan to do is do what I did last time, put TNT and then just blow it up so it creates kind of random impacts on the roof, which helps to kind of randomize it and make it a little bit more realistic looking. And then I'm also, oh no, digging up below it. So this, where I'm digging now, is going to go right down to where I've gone now. So I think, oh, did that guy drop a record? No. So yeah, sorry, these mobs have thoroughly distracted my train of thought. I need to dig this all the way down. And it's going to probably take me like 8 hours or so of just digging. I filled up my inventory so that I can just get all the cool stuff, and I'm just letting all the stone despawn because I've got chests and chests and chests of it. So I'm just coming through and just randomly just swinging me pickaxe and clearing out as much as possible. So I think I'll do probably three levels at a time, and then I have to fight silverfish. And then all I do is kind of just place down some torches so that things don't spawn. And then onwards I go. So, I'm going to go a little bit crazy in the next 8 hours probably. But I can't imagine you're going to want to watch that all. So, what I'm going to do is some kind of montage-y, time-lapse, slow descent into insanity. And then afterwards we will jump up top and do some terraformification of the landscape. So everyone, pray for my sanity while I dig out 300,000 blocks. Oh boy. Oh, and it's a beautiful good morning in Minecraft. Excuse the morning voice, it's the next day in real life. And the goat. But have you ever, in Minecraft, just taken the time to look up directly into a snowstorm? It's so pretty! Oh, I've just been standing here looking at the snow. And it's quite cool too. You can go right down into Quake Pro. I could have this as like a background on my computer. It's just so peaceful. But oh, you're wet. Oh, let's get that back. But I've been slowly collecting the powdered snow, and I've got a few, I think, here that are finally full. And I'm very excited to have a little play. So I guess I will just empty. Oh, we got powder snow. We got another one there. Oh, how cool. So this block is really, really cool. So one of the things you can do is die. You see the freezing effects around the corner there. If I stay in here for too long, my heart's down the bottom, go a little bit icy, and I start to die. Which is pretty cool, but it's the first block that goes in a bucket that's actually a solid bucket. So you can do some, ooh, if I was wearing leather boots, you could do some cool MLG stuff. And you can actually use it to kill mobs. Very cool. Apart from a goat, because, you know, he's used to the cold. He loves the cold. What up, my dude? But yeah, I thought I'd show you that I've been collecting this, and that I'm going to go back in my diorite hidey hole to let things keep going. Because I'm an absolute savage. And we have been digging. We're not getting distracted, I promise. And after the brief snow distraction, we are back to digging, and I'm just here swinging my pickaxe around, and I think I'm about halfway, or almost halfway, maybe about 40%. I think the bottom's going to be painful because it's all jagged. But I think I'm about four hours in, so I think maybe around 9 or 10 hours total time to dig this all out. But I thought I'd give you a quick status report. I also found a skeleton spawner in amongst all of the stuff, so that's pretty cool. I had no idea it was there. And I think what I'm going to do is actually incorporate it into the Batcave. Because in the Batcave, Batman obviously has a bunch of like artifacts that he gets from his different cases that he looks into. Like he's got the giant card, and he's got the dinosaur, and a few other things. So I thought I'd have some interesting things that I'd have decorating around the place. And what I'm going to do, I think, is hang a chain off this, and then just have like a spider waterfall that goes down into like either the void. I might just drop them straight into the nothingness, or I'll just have a lava pit or something down there. I haven't quite decided which is going to look better yet, but we're going to have a spider waterfall because I think that'll be dope. And yeah, so that's status report 1, and now I've got mobs because I didn't light up. But let me keep digging, and I'll check in with you in a little bit. Do you guys want to know what my favourite joke in the whole universe is? Other than my life. Are you guys ready for it? What does Snoop Dogg use an umbrella for? For drizzle. Or how about this for a joke? 2 men walked into a bar and they said ouch. Whee. Bing bong, bing bing, bing bing bong, bong, bing bing bong, bing bong, bing bloop. Oh, I've gone slightly mad down in this hole. Look at how big this is. I think it was actually more than half we had to dig up. And by golly gosh, it's a lot. I also didn't save all the resources, but I decided I would just save like the cobblestone and stone. So you've got like the andesite, the granite, the diorite, the iron, the copper. So you'll see down here I've got like blocks of raw iron down here. We got heaps and heaps and heaps. And I'm so tired of being down in this hole. To give you a little bit of an idea about what I'm planning, so this is the entrance side. So you go bloop. About this level where the chests are is where the walkway is going to be. We're going to have the frosted glass to give the fog effect down the bottom here, and then I'm going to have kind of a curve up to the ceiling. This is all going to be jagged. It's going to be nicely at the end of this walkway. I think I'm going to have the storage system is going to be at the end there, And then off the sides, we're going to have a whole bunch of fun things like pathways leading to farms and little interesting things, as I've mentioned. So that's the kind of the plan. Ugly now. It's going to be an ugly for a little while, I think. No, I think next episode I plan to do quite a bit of work, but I've got a lot of work cut out for me. Kind of randomizing these walls and adding some interest and the sheer amount of glass to cover this whole space 5 times. But we got one more thing before I'm done with here, and let's see if I can hit it first go. Nope. Pew Pew Misses a Lot is gonna put in work today, I think. Come on. Am I getting close? Okay, hold on. Let me show you what I'm aiming for. Can we see it? Oh, there it is. I'm aiming in the wrong spot anyway. Let's go. Okay, we can hit it. I believe. Hoo-yah! Oh, I think I hit it. Is that gonna work? Oh, that's gonna work! Oh, yes! That's what I needed. That's what I needed. Oh, your thing's falling all over the place. Gonna have some work tidying up that now. But did that remove that entire top layer? Do I have any floating blocks? Oh, I've got floating blocks again. Gosh, dang it. Okay, I'll tidy that up between episodes. But what I wanted to do is just kind of messy up the top. But now I've got a mob pit again. Ah, dang it. But I think that's going to do it for me down in this hole today before I completely lose my mind. Because I've been down here just a little too long. So I think it's time I get up here and do some terraformification. So, without further ado, and without putting it off any longer, let's whip into a time lapse. Oh, that was quite fancy. Slip into a time lapse, baby. Billy. Yo mama. Well, it wasn't until after I promised a time-lapse that I realised that I don't actually have replay mode anymore, so I hope you enjoyed that kinda wacky mashing of things for a time-lapse, but we have stuff, gamers. I have been busy. We have stream. We have big flat bit of land. We have a little bit of terraformification behind us, but I'll show you that in a second. But the coolest thing that I love and what I was hoping for is that we can actually see pretty much all of Trash Village from here, which is really, really cool. There's still a lot more work to be done to kind of terraform this to how I like it, but I think I actually need to get the building and stuff in here first. So kind of this is where we've gotten so far. So we've got the big old flat bit of land, I've followed the river around, and I've tried to make it look kind of as natural as possible, but currently it sticks out a bit because it doesn't quite match the hill, and I want to bring the hill out a little bit more because I'd like to have a hill kind of behind the mansion, if that makes sense, and then just kind of smoothing out the transition between these two bits. But yeah, I think it's looking cool. I have almost definitely filled this thing in. It's definitely not a big empty hole. Don't tell anyone, I'm a professional. I fill in my holes always. Oh yeah, nailed it. And we also have this beautiful pond area, which I've promised for a long time. So we have built up the 2 ponds that were here, and we've created this lovely little waterfall all the way down. Did I say waterfall? I meant river. We're gonna just, you know, float our way down. It's lovely and decorated. Beautiful. This goat loves it. He was swimming in here before, having a great old time. And this just comes on down. And then we have a bridge to get over it, which I think is also looking extra fancy. Now, we have an elephant in the room. I've done a thing over here. Now, I'm not 100% sold on it. But let me take you through the idea. So, the original plan was to have this river come down and provide a waterfall down here, which we'd then use to get into the Batcave. We'd drive through it and bloop, we'd pop down into the hole and get down into the Batcave. But I couldn't. I didn't like that. So what I thought instead is that I would create these big angel wings in the mountain, and then bloop, we could fly through it and then down into the Batcave through here. Now this is a little bit inspired from Etho with his creeper face in the man cave, which I think is super cool. And kind of getting through that to get into the base or into something else, I think it's kind of cool. As you noticed, we did take a bit of damage getting through there. It's not the safest. So what I thought you could do, there's a couple cool things we can do. So first, we can line the back wall with some honey blocks so we don't take any flying damage. We can put some water down the bottom so when we fly through we don't take any kind of lava damage down the bottom there, and that will also stop the fall damage because this still needs to go down like another 40 or so blocks. And then obviously we can fly an ender pearl through at the last moment like I just did then, and I'm now going to have to fly through it and get wet. But I think that looks kind of cool. I've also I've made some trees. These are my custom kind of, they look kind of burnt, so they got the diorite wall for the trunk, and then the basalt and some dead coral for decorations, and I have definitely covered it all the way around. You saw nothing. But I think it looks awesome. Like, I'm really happy with it. Except for the fact that it's so wildly out of place with what we've done so far. Like, we've got this kind of pristine, kind of cottagey feel, lovely, serene, peaceful, and then death metal, burning angel wings, burning dead trees of doom to get into the man cave. So I don't know if there's like a mismatch of feels here. So let me know what you think about that. But I think it's looking pretty cool, and I'm very happy with the progress we've made today. We've finally got the hole dug out, and I have actually tidied up the top a little bit, and yeah, things are looking good. But I think that is going to do it for me, gamers. Let me know what you think of the wings and the hole and the Batcave plans, and we'll get into it in the next episode. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!